What's up, Aries? This is going to be your love forecast for the second half of May. This is for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I put the links to those in the description box as well. On the point of personal readings, guys, I am going to be traveling from next week on. I'm going to be based out of LA for a couple of months, maybe even longer. The reason why I'm bringing that up is anyone that has booked in with me before, or one of my, if you're one of my regulars, you may notice that my availability and my times just look a little bit different, and that's because I'm operating out of a different time zone. But I do hope that should you do decide to book in, that you're able to find a time that works for you wherever you are in the world. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in, please, for my Aries, Aries Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, second half of May. Any love messages for my Aries, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, second half of May. I'm seeing some difficult cards, but in the reverse. So maybe you are getting over something, Aries, some kind of a burden. The Temperance card, yeah, the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, I feel, Aries, you're definitely letting go of a situation where maybe you invested and you've decided you don't want to put the effort in anymore with this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe you've also been waiting around on something to see how it plays out, but I just don't see that you want to do that anymore. I mean, Temperance is here, which is the card of patience. It's also the card of timing. So possible for some time you've been kind of sitting on a situation with a person, biding your time, having a lot of patience. We'll look into that. It doesn't mean that it's not necessarily happening, but the Temperance card means maybe there's something impacting on it and it's not the right time. And I don't think that's affecting you, Aries, because the Seven of Wands in the reverse is a sense of, I'm not going to persist in this anymore. I mean, I am getting with the Six of Swords in the reverse here that it's not like something that's done, okay? But you may be focusing on other things. I mean, Temperance card is about trying to regain some balance. So maybe there's a situation where you want to focus more on you to recreate some balance, maybe balance for yourself, balance in the situation. The Three of Cups here is also maybe about going out, having a nice time. It could be also looking at another option for love. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say I think it's not done, and it's possible maybe that this person's, still in the background or in the picture, or there's a comeback around, is because the Six of Swords is in the reverse. So it's like you haven't completely let this go, but you're also not kind of waiting around for it. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are dealing with a person that's at a distance or over water, but not all of you. I think most of you are just dealing with a situation where it's like, okay, it's not done, but I'm going to look after me and have fun, right? Let me have a look at that Three of Cups. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. I mean, some of you, Aries, have another option around you or coming through. It could be someone in your friend group, or if you're going out in the month of May, you could be meeting someone while you're out, having a nice time, and someone that you could have a good time with. Three of Cups, someone that wants to take you out, have drinks, have fun, that kind of thing. But I also see, Aries, it may actually develop into something that's more stable, right? Not just a fun time. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning for you that could look very committed. It's a new commitment. So like I said, Aries, I mean, I think it's possible that maybe you're dealing with someone you sort of built a foundation with. The Seven of Pentacles certainly didn't reach the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like in time it could. But it seems to be that there's a new beginning elsewhere, right? Something brand new. I mean, the Nine of Wands is in the reverse. Maybe for some time, Aries, this situation had you a little bit wounded, okay? Because the Nine of Wands is here, because maybe you felt like you were investing and maybe you felt like you weren't getting the return on the investment. Could have been a little bit triggering for you, because the Temperance card is also the card of healing. So maybe something in this situation, you had to look at something within you that was being triggered. It's possible also, Aries, that you've been dealing with someone where the timing hasn't been right, because there could be outside energies involved here, with that Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. There's a woundedness, also maybe a guardedness with this person, but I also see you're letting your guard down and you're maybe going out and you're maybe taking up something else, like a new opportunity. There's a Five of Swords. So I think that you are moving away from any drama. You're moving away from anything that sort of has been affecting you negatively, and you have another ace. Okay, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is passionate new beginnings. So you could have someone coming in wanting to have a passion with you. But I'm really getting it's brand new. Like Five of Swords is a change card. So I think there has been a bit of stress for you, Aries, maybe stress in this particular situation, the one that you sort of haven't completely gotten over or let go of or left behind. Let me get a little bit more on that with the Six of Swords. The Three of Swords, yeah, you haven't sort of completely left it behind. Okay, there's some kind of a situation that's hurt your feelings with the Three of Swords. There's a separation type energy. Again, a card maybe about third-party influence with that Three of Swords, but it's sort of like maybe you're in the process of processing that, right? In the process of processing that. But at the same time, you're also open to something else now. Maybe initially you weren't very open to anything else, but now in May, I feel like you're open. And Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands looks good. Tell me about that Three of Swords. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's been a lot of confusion maybe in a situation, Aries, with that Seven of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So maybe you're coming out of a period of confusion, right? Maybe you're confused about whether you wanted to wait around for this or whether you wanted to move on. Maybe you were confused and you had mixed feelings because you felt maybe this person wasn't choosing you or had other options, because that's the Seven of Cups, right? But I think that you're kind of letting go also of the pain connected to that. And because you're letting go of the pain connected to that, you're becoming a lot clearer. Like I feel Seven of Cups, you could have sort of been a little bit back and forth and confused about what you really thought or felt about it. Because I've got a Knight of Cups here in the reverse. So something in this situation, I feel like 1 minute this person felt very charming, Knight of Cups, and probably can be quite charming and romantic, but it's in the reverse. So maybe you're sort of feeling like a little bit, maybe this was an illusion, or what they were coming forward with, it doesn't feel very sincere, or maybe it's a mismatch, something like that. Let me get one on the Temperance card. The Two of Cups, yeah, there's a sense of maybe, look, the Two of Cups means you have a nice bond with this person, but the Temperance card, like I said, it's about timing. It also could be about tempering one's emotions, and there seems to be some stress or some conflict that's come up in this situation, maybe a lot of defensiveness and guardedness as well. So like I said, there could be something that's been triggering you in this situation, and it could be related to mixed signals, Seven of Cups, mixed feelings, mixed signals, lack of clarity, okay? Let me just see, Chariot card, again, a card about distance. So like I said, you could be dealing with someone that's at a distance from you, but this is also you wanting to move forward. I mean, I've got an Eight of Wands and a High Priestess. So I think that there is communication coming through from this person in the month of May, second half of May, because I've got Queen of Wands and the World card as well, and the Five of Wands. But I'm seeing it could be also more so like a conflict resolution, because we've got Five of Wands here. I also think, Aries, that you've got more than one energy going after you in the month of May, in the remainder of May, because Five of Wands is, and the Queen of Wands is, you know, maybe people fighting for your attention, or this person could be wanting to fight for your attention now. Maybe they sense that you have taken your attention away. If you've had silence with this person, I see that there'll be communication, but I also see with the World card, this is like maybe a sense of accomplishment and just like closing it out or closing out a cycle. So maybe Six of Swords in the reverse, it's more so what you have not gotten over so much is maybe some kind of hurt feelings. So there could be, you know, some kind of conversation coming through, which is going to help you to pick yourself up and move forward and move on to new things. You know, it could be like a resolution. I mean, I don't think this person is gone forever, but there's something about this situation that's not working right now. If it's distance, maybe the distance causes confusion. There could be a lot of suspicion around you know, third party energy, whether it's founded or unfounded, Aries. But maybe there's been, you know, we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. There could have also been a lot of miscommunications and whatnot. I'm not telling you to go with someone that's not right for you or that has hurt you or cheated you or whatever. I'm just saying that there seems to be a lot of confusion in this situation and some conflict and some drama. So the High Priestess, you know, the High Priestess is your intuition. Maybe your intuition is telling you that this is not worth your time anymore, you know, Aries. Queen of Wands is confident. So I think that you're getting your confidence back to kind of move forward and have something else. You know what I mean? Tell me more about that Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. The Sun, happiness, joy, a new start after Four of Cups, after something that maybe disappointed you. It looked like what you wanted and now you're sort of looking at it differently. Like maybe this isn't the cup for me, you know? Leo energy with the Sun card. We've also got Sagittarius with the Temperance and Pisces with the High Priestess. Ace of Swords, 3 times aces, Aries, okay? So big new beginnings for you. Brand new start, I think, outside of this connection. A sense of accomplishment maybe in closing it out, at least for right now. Something very healing in this situation because I think that you're going to get a new perspective around it. Maybe through a conversation here. 8 of Wands. Tell me a little bit more because the Ace of Swords is about clarity and truth. So it's something about you really reconnecting with your truth and what you're looking for and what you really want in a relationship, right? And focusing more on that because Ace of Pentacles is also about what's practical, what's grounded. Maybe this doesn't feel very grounded, what you've been dealing with. 7 of Cups can be like, it's elusive. Maybe it seems one way, but it doesn't manifest the way you hope, right? Yeah, Hanged Man, 9 of Swords. So you're setting yourself free from something, from stress, 9 of Swords. I mean, the Hanged Man's also a sense of enlightenment. So maybe, because I'm really getting like a sort of a distance type energy with this person that you've invested in. There's been sort of a pause and I think it's given you time to think and get a new understanding of like I said, what you really want. I mean, Chariot card's like moving things in the direction of your desires or moving more towards your desires and your happiness, okay? I mean, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff for you, Aries, with those 3 aces and the Sun card and the 3 of Cups. I mean, I think you're having a good time going out. You know, maybe you haven't felt like doing that for a little bit because I am getting sort of a pause energy and a 5 of Swords. There's been stress. But now I think that you are sort of getting your groove back. Queen of Wands. Let's see. One more. Yep, 6 of Wands. Great. And the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a sense of accomplishment here, Aries, and a lot of attention. Maybe all eyes are on you in the month of May, the remainder of May. And 6 of Pentacles in the reverse is also, you know, this is issues of reciprocity. And I think that's what you're dealing with. You might have felt like you were giving a lot to a situation, maybe even a number of situations, Aries. Maybe you've had to look at your past and some of the patterns, because 7 of Cups can be when we have, you know, different options and choices, but not always what's in the cups is very good or pleasant or what it seems, you know. So maybe you're seeing through illusions as well, and also maybe looking at where you have, you know, have had poor boundaries or you've been overgiving. You know, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse can mean where we feel like we've been breadcrumbed, you know. And you're stepping more into your power and into your truth, right? Knowing your worth and all of that. So yeah, I mean, definitely new opportunities here for you, Aries, and new starts. Okay, maybe Aries with that 4 of Cups, I mean, maybe none of what's coming in is really what you're looking for. So I'm not picking up your happily ever after necessarily. I mean, I think someone is going to want to commit to you with that Ace of Pentacles, but I think that maybe you are spending a bit more time thinking about what it is that you actually want and desire so you can make better choices for yourself. Let me just get some Mystic Black Rose for you, okay? Mystic Black Rose. Secrets. Yeah, the High Priestess. Someone who you are sort of separated from, you felt was not sincere with you, was keeping secrets, okay? The High Priestess is also secrecy and mask, two-faced, not genuine. Or maybe that's been, you know, maybe you've dealt with that on a recurring basis with that Seven of Cups. Finality, not looking back. That's what I said. It's like maybe you've had one foot in and one foot out, or you have been on pause with a person, still a little confused. And I think that this is a finality, and there is hurt feelings. There's sort of like, it says broken heart, sadness. So something in this situation has hurt you. And then I have that time card. Needing time, now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Well, I did say that. With deja vu, repeated patterns. So Aries, if it could be that you've been going around and around with one person, or it could be what I said, where you're maybe starting to look at why you keep having the same experience in a number of situations. And it could be that it's coming back to you and a pattern that you have that's connected to your self-worth, right? So I think that's the healing that's going on here with the Temperance card. You know, Temperance and Two of Cups also to me means divine timing's at work to bring you exactly what you want. It's almost like you have to go through these experiences for a learning to understand more of like who you are versus who you aren't. I mean, maybe, no offense, Aries, but like that mask putting up a front, maybe you found that you were falling into a pattern where you were becoming too, you know, you were appeasing a lot, you were lacking boundaries on the basis of like some attachment issues, and ultimately maybe you were not sort of being your most authentic self. Okay, I'm not trying to give you, you know, a lecture. It's just the Ace of Swords here is about truth. So it's about, you know, coming into your truth with confidence and then aligning more with connections that reflect that back to you. Okay, yeah, the past. Okay, so there's something about the past and recurring patterns here, Aries. Okay, deja vu, repeated patterns, either with one person or a number of people. One more. Pain. Okay, and the pain card says guarded, putting a wall, excruciating pain. And I said Nine of Wands, so there's wounding here. So you could have experienced this wounding recently, and this is what you're trying to let go of. Okay, but I also feel like maybe there's a history of the same pain or the same wound, and it's made you also very guarded, right? The guarded card, the guarded message. And maybe you attract in people that are kind of, you know, giving you that same kind of an energy. You know, when we get the breadcrumbing, it can be that we're dealing with someone that's also guarded, also wounded, and so it may not have even been about you, Aries, but this is something that I think it's a pattern that you want to break, because like attracts like. Again, I'm sorry, I don't mean to lecture you, but we've got the Witchcraft card, negativity. There's a spell, someone is hexing. I mean, I don't think it's literal witchcraft. Okay, I just feel like maybe there's a whole lot of negativity wrapped up in these cycles that you're dealing with that Five of Wands. There seems to be some conflict in the Five of Swords and drama. I mean, maybe there's also third party energy that's impacting on this that can be quite negative or unhealthy in terms of whatever person that you're dealing with. Let's see, trapped, mental prison, captive, locked down, stuck, moving. Well, the Chariot card. So you could be going through a move or a relocation, Aries, trying to get out, get into a new environment. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of this negativity and you're sort of done with it. But otherwise, I just think this is like you're dealing with a situation maybe with a person that can't move towards you because, you know, they're stuck somehow. Stuck either in a negative mindset, old patterns, maybe stuck in a situation involving a third party. Because the Temperance card, you know, this could have been going on for a while. There's a sense of patience around it. Yeah, I don't know. Frozen, not taking action. Influences, there we go. I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic, guys, when I say third party. You know, this could be unhealthy influences. Third parties, manipulation, others involved. You know, you could be dealing with someone that's just doesn't want to make you a priority or didn't want to make you a priority, you know, because they have other people around them, negative influences, you know. Or that could be the pattern of the type of person you've been attracting in Aries, you know. Let's see. Adrenaline, ups and downs, good and bad roller coaster ride. Okay, so there's something about you finding inner peace, Aries, because that's the Temperance card. So tempering your own emotions, because it seems to be that there's a lot of this adrenaline up and down, and it's coming from triggering with whoever you're dealing with or have dealt with, right? So this is about going within and, you know, working on your own inner balance so that the outside doesn't trigger so much. You know, there's trigger points here, and then working through that is going to bring you into, you know, this sense of joy and happiness again, and attracting something quite different to what you've had, maybe something more stable and someone that's more aligned with you at that place. Let me get you a romance angel. Romance angel for Aries, please. New love. There you go. I've apologized in a lot of my reads that I'm not as articulate as usual because of this Mercury retrograde and the energies at the moment. But as you can see, the cards do confirm what I'm saying. There's a new love, okay? Wow, wedding. This situation involves marriage. And I've got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? I mean, look, some of you have been dealing with a situation with a person that's married, but that's not what I'm getting so much. I said to you that there could be someone coming through that may potentially want to settle down with you. An Ace of Pentacles, it could be a very solid offer. And I did say, look, maybe you want it, maybe you don't want it. For those of you that want it or that are open, really open, I mean, this could be the one, right? Okay, what else? Finances and career, your love life, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, maybe you're very focused on your money and your finances, or maybe you're also meeting someone through your career, okay? Maybe you're looking for a new job or career opportunity, and you're going to connect to someone through friends or your network with that Three of Cups. Let's see, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think you have been dealing with a situation with someone that has not been making an adequate effort, but because you're putting the effort into yourself, you're going to attract in someone that's going to make an effort with you. That's more sort of what you actually want. Okay, Aries, do you know what I'm saying? Let go of control issues. Something about the control issues, like Aries, maybe you've been holding on to a situation that's not so healthy, because, you know, you've been trying to make it something that it isn't, or maybe this is a pattern that you have, instead of allowing it to kind of unfold so you can see for yourself whether or not it's the right situation for you. Or like I said, it might be that there's been a lot of, you know, Temperance card, needing to temper yourself or be patient, because just because something's not working right now doesn't mean it can't work. Okay, but trying to control it or holding on tightly to it when it's not what you want isn't beneficial for you. So there could be a situation that is going to unfold differently in the future, but Spirit's saying let go and be open to other things and joy and happiness and fulfillment, right? And new beginnings, maybe they'll be far better than what you had imagined, you know, new start with someone else. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith that what you're going through is actually taking you to where you want to be. Or have faith that you can have the kind of love that you want, but it starts with you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, Aries, I'm going to stop there, and I hope that it, you know, was clear and it resonated. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.